Hey guys, this is Kyokyo. I was gonna call it a night, but I'm gonna fuck myself over and we're gonna watch some Monster. This is gonna be episode 11 to 15. It's already 11:30. I'm straight up gonna fuck myself. I forget the names, dude. Tenma. He's caught up with Otto Hecko. He even found the guy, Johan's friend at the time. He's gone, obviously. Anybody who comes in contact with fucking Johan is gonna fucking die. Except for Tenma.
Do you remember if Mr. Liebert had children? Twins, perhaps?
Did he have twins, you say? Mr. Liebert adopted those twins from the orphanage.
Are you sure?
That's right, those two were such cute kids. I believe they came from 511 Kinderheim.
Fucking bro got a
sorry.
good ass memory.
511 Kinderheim?
I just want to know what the hell he's gonna find. He's just trying to get background on these guys, I guess. Well, Johan specifically. Well, that's a dead end. Unless there's freaking files inside. I don't know where to go from here. So we got Tenma, the assassin / detective / doctor, because he is a doctor too. That's sad though, like he fucking lost everything.
They're planning on turning this old orphanage into a supermarket sometime soon. About time. Thank goodness they're finally going to destroy this creepy building.
Excuse me, ma'am. By any chance, do you know anyone from this place?
The orphanage? Everyone from there is long since gone.
Huh?
I really prefer not to talk about it. It was such a tragedy.
But I...
If you want to find out more about it, there's a former official from the old Ministry of Welfare named Hartmann over on 47th Street.
Well, thanks. Damn. All we gotta do is stand and gawk at the building. I was like, what do we do from here? Just had to wait.
Hello there. Do you know if a man named Hartmann lives around here? Let me take a look. Don't be afraid, I'm not gonna hurt you. Attaboy. I know this stings, but it'll help you get better. Be careful, okay? You might get hurt again.
Fucking Tenma. Such a good guy.
After the
And
fall
kids
of
look
East
like fucking
Germany,
brats.
I became the foster parent to all
Just
those
kidding.
kids you see photographed.
Oh.
Foster parent?
Yes, well, it just means that I took care of them until they were adopted or eventually able to go off on their own.
Oh.
Of course, it isn't easy, and I don't have many resources. But it's far better than the way they were living in that orphanage, if you can call it that.
Imagine. It's probably
Ministry
worse
of
than
the
this fucking
Interior and
show.
the Ministry of Welfare ran 511 Kinderheim as a special orphanage.
Special.
It wasn't just an institution for children with nowhere to go. It was the place where children of criminals and political prisoners or suspected dissidents were sent. Discrimination and inhumane cruelty were part of everyday life for the children there. The government claimed they were re-educating them to be good citizens. But in actuality, behind closed doors and away from the public eye, those helpless children were treated like criminals, even worse than criminals. You said that you wanted to ask me about the twins, didn't you?
Yes, that's right. Can you tell me anything at all about them?
I don't know much about the girl, except that she was left at an orphanage in a different district. But the boy, I'll
The
always
boy.
remember the brother, Johan.
Boy was a menace. Either that or they did something bad to him.
I need to know. What'd Johan do?
Did he do anything? Or did they
He led an uprising.
uprising? I mean,
I'm home.
Dieter, we have company. Come here and say hello to him, why don't you?
Oh.
Dieter, where are your manners? Well, are you going to greet the man or not?
Oh, it's okay. We already met earlier out in front of the building. Remember? Please, continue, Mr. Hartman. I'd like to hear more.
No, I'm sorry, I can't.
Not with the kid
in front
around.
of the child.
Fuck.
Understood.
Maybe you'd like to stay and have dinner with us.
Sure, if you don't mind.
Kid just holding on to us, okay.
It is essential that we encourage every child to follow the proper path. If we do, they'll be able to achieve their dreams and have a happy life.
Dreams, huh? Hey, Dieter, what are your dreams?
A soccer ball.
Huh?
I want a soccer ball.
I'll be back. Perhaps I can come by tomorrow.
I don't know, something's off.
Well, Dieter.
Mr. Hartman,
Mr. Tenma.
Dieter! What happened to him?
He was playing. He was standing on a chair and he fell. Oh, my dear Dieter.
It hurts. Oh, it really hurts.
Where, Dieter? Where does it hurt?
It hurts everywhere.
Mr. Hartman, call an ambulance, quick!
All right.
Dieter, let me take a look. My God. What are all these
Jesus
bruises?
Christ.
Does this hurt? What about here? 2 of your ribs are fractured. And also, your shoulder is dislocated. How did you get this injury from falling off a chair?
The ambulance is on the way and should be here soon.
Don't say nothing yet.
Everything's going to be all right.
Don't say nothing yet.
Good. But where'd these bruises come from?
I said everything's all right. You can leave now, Mr. Tenma. You are a doctor, aren't you? The one wanted for murder.
These bruises. Just how did he get these bruises all over his body, huh? I'm taking Dieter to the hospital.
First murder and now kidnapping too.
Fuck.
I have to become stronger.
Is that what Hartman told you?
The world is dark. The future is bleak.
Jesus.
The world's not a dark place, that's a lie.
Really?
Yes, really. Oh, I almost forgot. This soccer ball is for you.
Wow.
Tomorrow will be a good day. I promise.
I don't know. Like, we can't just leave him in the hospital because fucking fuckface is gonna come and get him.
Okay, what should I do now? First, what to do with Dieter? Even if I call the police, I can't go with him. I'm sorry, I know it's a strange request, but this child needs you.
Look, I understand that the child is being abused, but if I don't know who you are, then how can I...
Well, I just...
I can't take in a child from a suspicious person who won't even identify himself.
Wait, did Anna Liebert live here with you at this orphanage by any chance?
Anna was such a nice girl. I heard she was adopted by Mr. Liebert of the Commerce Ministry, along with her twin brother, oh dear. What was his name again?
Johann.
That was it, his name was Johann. They were truly very close. I felt so sorry for them when they had to be separated, but they had to be placed in different orphanages.
Why?
Thankfully, Anna was able to live a happy life because of her brother.
I heard that the conditions in the orphanages in East Germany were pretty terrible.
Not all orphanages were like 511 Kinderheim.
You can get the story from her.
These poor children have never really felt the love of a parent. In order to develop as a person, the only thing you need is love. The orphanages of the East Side were truly horrible places for the children to grow up in. It was a special orphanage controlled by the Ministry of Welfare and the Ministry of the Interior. Do you know what that means?
No.
The reality was, it was the Ministry of the Interior's pet project. East Germany was using that place for
Oh my
experimentation
fucking...
on the children.
Get that creepy fucking picture out of here. I'm assuming Johan wasn't always like this. It's because of being in that orphanage, all those experiments. Anna has turned out normal-ish. Obviously, she still has that PTSD of her brother killing your adoptive parents. And then she had to be the one to shoot him, but we don't know what the hell Johan has gone through. It could be one of those things where they get the kids to do these horrible things to other kids, maybe. And Johan was the main subject on that. Hence why he was so fascinated by the fear in people. We will get there. They're kind of dragging this shit out. I'm impatient. I need to know. I guess getting all this information, we'll be able to see on Johan's side, like, why he is like this, what he's gone through, and we can maybe talk to him. I always get mesmerized by the end part of this opening.
Experimentation.
They were running a project that would turn the children into perfect soldiers.
Modest
Mental
experiment.
reconstruction.
Fucking soldiers.
Twisting their minds for science.
Y'all watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, the Bradley story.
It was an experiment to claw every last bit of compassion out of those children and see what remained.
Disgusting.
Can you imagine what kind of adults those children grew up to be? I've heard rumors of someone who remained. He managed to clean his records. He stayed even though he was the last person in the world who deserved a second
We know
chance.
who that is.
He was the man who was in charge of overseeing the abomination that was 511 Kinderheim.
Overseeing.
And even though he was actually a pediatric psychiatrist closely affiliated with the Ministry of the Interior Police, the man's real title was that of a district official with the Ministry of Welfare. They were careful to cover everything up, especially after that incident.
Incident? Tell
Yes,
me.
please.
I need to know what
We were so
exactly
close
happened
with
at
him, but
511
fuck
Kinderheim.
that guy.
I've said too much already. Such horrible men.
Ma'am,
But I have to know. You must tell me what happened there,
we're
please.
so close.
That man who brought you in earlier said he was going to pick you up soon. You just get some rest until then.
And the next man walking in that room ain't gonna be Timba.
Everybody there died.
What?
All of the instructors and every last orphan except Johann. Those people massacred each other.
Dieter, time to gather up your things, honey.
Swear to fucking God, dude. It's annoying.
I told you not to let Dieter leave with anyone until I came back, didn't I?
But all I did was...
That person was the child's foster father.
Exactly.
These photos were taken at different times, but they were all shot at the same location. So what am I looking at?
Orphanage.
Every single one of these photographs was taken at 511 Kinderheim. And it looks like they were taken over 10 years ago.
All of the instructors and every last orphan except Johann. Those people massacred each other.
What the fuck are we doing?
Dieter!
Oh my gosh.
This child is blind to what I show him.
Hartman!
He can't see it. He can't even comprehend what Johann saw. He's not like him. It's no good. It has failed again. This boy is no Johann.
Jesus Christ. He's trying to break all these kids to be like fucking Johann.
Single one of them died here. Did you know that? The instructors. and the orphans. All 50 people died. Johann sat here, just watching it all happen. I had to know his secret. So I asked Johann what he'd done. I simply added a bit of fuel to the hatred born when people come together. It was easy. That's what he told me. Only 10 years old, and he
Jesus
said
Christ.
that. And he did it with almost no effort at all. He was able to make 50 people kill each other without even moving a finger. It's true that 511 Kinderheim was an experimental project, specifically created to transform orphans into perfect soldiers. Johann, he's no soldier. Not at all. He was better. He was a natural-born leader of men, someone who was meant to stand at the very top of the world. There's no way we could have ever created such a work of art. And what do you think Johann's goal was? Do you want to know what he told me? He said he wanted to be the last person left in this world.
A kid of 10. Oh god, he has a shotgun. I was wondering what was in his hand.
Why can't you be more like Johann? Tell me why!
Drop the gun or I'll shoot! Don't you lay a finger on him, Hartman!
Oh, he has a barrel to his head. That's more than a finger.
It's none of your business.
You should just shoot him.
Dieter! You should search out a General Wolf. He's the one who first discovered Johann and his abilities. He's the one who brought Johann to us.
Oh.
He should be able to tell you something. Now, get going.
Now, I'ma pull the trigger.
You can come with me or stay here, but you have to decide for yourself.
Dieter! Come back here, my dear little Dieter! Dieter! Do you really think you can live without me? No, Dieter!
Make a move and I'll shoot Hartman.
I would have shot him already. We're already a fucking murderer.
The world is dark! The future is bleak, Dieter!
Shut the fuck up.
Dieter! Why?
Bro's sad, he got nobody to control. We should have shot that guy because who knows what other fucking kid he was gonna adopt and do the same shit to.
Let's here and take it to Cunin Street. You got that?
I guess he's not a
The
murderer,
orphanage is there by the
but
bus
he's
stop.
seen as a murderer,
When
so
you get there, I want you to give this letter to Elna Tice.
maybe
She runs the
maybe
orphanage.
Tim, I shouldn't shoot
know
him.
she may look scary, but she's a nice lady.
Oh, we're gonna go to the other
Be a
orphanage.
good boy, okay?
The better one.
I can't stay in this town anymore. You can't come with me, Dieter.
As sad as it is, he don't need to see the shit that Temba is gonna be going through. Hey, it's a different picture. Look at that. Oh shit, I pushed the wrong ass thing. So that fucking Hartman mother. Maybe, yeah, anyway, like I was saying, it's a good thing that he didn't shoot him because we're already seen as a murderer, but we're not an actual murderer, so excuse me.
So, mind telling me what happened here?
I told him you were out doing house calls, but that man insisted.
Oh, he insisted, did he?
I'm so sorry. I tried to stop him, but he said he needed to take emergency measures because the patient might choke to death.
Please take this to cover any medical expenses. Bastard! Who does he think he is?
Doctor, where are you going?
This fellow, what did he look like?
He was an Asian man, and he had a little boy with him.
We took Dieter with us.
That stranger patched him up perfectly.
You noticed, huh? We ain't no fucking scrub. We the real deal.
Listen, Dieter. You can't keep following me around like this. It isn't gonna work.
Was it you?
Huh?
Well, were you the one showing me up in my own clinic?
Oh my god, chill.
Keep your damn money. I would never stoop so low as to charge that poor drunkard for treatment.
Oh.
Hey there, Dr. Schumann. So how's Fink doing?
Looks like he's going to pull through. I'm more worried about the bottle doing him in.
And you are?
Who am I?
Don't worry about it.
Dr. Chan. We're alumni from the same medical school. He took care of Fink, actually, since I was out making house calls. Good thing he was here, yes, sir. Speaking of house
Man's a
calls,
real
guess where
one.
I went again today?
Where?
Hines, isn't it obvious? I'm talking about your mother, Petra.
My mother?
Oh,
You need to tell her to come down to the clinic right away.
Petra's his mom. You have a little thing for the mom?
Why did you lie to him?
Because I never would have made it to Fink in time. No, he'd be dead right now.
did us a
if you
favor.
hadn't stepped in like you did. Hop in the car. I've got an idea.
You should be fine. 5 days and you can go back to the fields.
Good news, huh, Mr. Shona?
Doctor, why don't you take some potatoes? We had a good crop this year.
I'll remember that offer when I come back some afternoon with a truck.
It's wonderful. I mean, how much you love all the people in this village.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, how much they all seem to love you back.
I saved the best for last.
Petra?
You just don't quit, do you?
Quit! I don't even know the meaning of the word.
And it'll be the same thing no matter how many times you come back. Just leave, you quack.
You're getting a checkup and that's final. I'm not going to stand the possibility of losing you.
Oh. Hey.
What I mean is, I wouldn't have anyone to fight with anymore. Also, I wouldn't be able to eat that goulash of hers if that stubborn old thing passed on.
So tell me, why do you hate doctors?
Why do I hate doctors? I'll tell you why. You play God with people's lives. That's why.
God? Don't I wish? Sometimes I think it would be great if we were. We try our best, but we make mistakes too. Wouldn't it be great if doctors could be perfect like God and just heal people? When I see my patients, it's always the same. On the inside, I'm trembling like a leaf. Please, Miss Petra, let me at least see you.
Don't you go opening that door. Ah! Talk no jutsu,
This looks really delicious.
My goodness. My shoulders are so stiff and I still have a lot of food to prepare for tonight's dinner.
Let me just check something, ma'am. 4 fingers wide. It isn't good.
Oh,
The
you
subarachnoid hemorrhage.
Wait, what did you say?
fuck is a subarachnoid hemorrhage?
Petra!
Hey, Hines. The fax came in for a murder suspect. Make some copies.
We're
Is your
gonna
mom
help
okay?
with
I heard that she
supper.
had a fainting spell 3 days ago.
Oh, she's all right. Yeah, that tough old lady's gonna outlive all of us.
Fuck. He's gonna let us off the hook because we're gonna help his mom. Bro, with a
What the
gun?
hell are you doing? We're operating
We're
on your
fucking
mother. Isn't
sterile,
that
man.
obvious?
Get
what are
outta
you doing
here.
with that gun?
Put your hands up, Tenma. Do it!
If he stops now, she'll die. Is that what you want?
He's the one trying to kill her. Tenma is wanted for murder. He's a suspect in several killings.
This is a sterile operating room, or it was until you came barging
Exactly,
in.
you
Do
hoe.
want your mother to die of meningitis? Because it's very likely to happen if you keep standing there.
Then stop the operation.
She's going to die, Hines. Don't you get it?
This guy is fucking
There's a subarachnoid hemorrhage in your mother's brain.
subarachnoid hemorrhage.
If we don't save her now, she dies.
That's wild. Oh my goodness.
That's my mother on that table. I won't let anyone hurt her.
Yes, Petra's your mother, and you're her son. But what kind of son have you been to her these past 5 years? Do you remember what your mother's goulash tastes like? Even now, years later, Petra sets out a dish for you. Dr. Tenma is fighting to save your mother. He's giving it everything he's got. So if you ever want to taste that goulash again, you'll get out of here now!
Thank you.
Dr. Tenma, you should get some rest too.
Man, I wish we had
Don't worry
doctors
about
like
me.
these
I'm
here.
fine.
God.
You're fine. That was a grueling operation. You must be dead on your feet.
I want to stay and make sure she pulls through. That way, when Miss Petra has recovered enough, you can go ahead and finally propose to her.
What do you mean, propose?
Hey, I thought you were
Bro's
supposed
here
to
with
be
the
asleep.
freaking gun out still.
I'm not sleeping. Not until I take him down to this station.
Really?
What's he talking about anyway? You're not thinking about marrying my mom, are you?
I'm not the kind of man who's worthy of proposing to anyone. I used to work at the university hospital. Didn't give a damn about any of my patients. My wife came down with a simple cold. At least that's what I wrote it off as. If only I had looked at her, I would have seen it. An intern would have seen it. Severe liver failure. Before she died, she said,
I finally have your undivided attention.
You've been watching over the people of this village.
Mhm.
Petra is going to survive this because you were watching.
Exactly. He learned that mistake. Learned from that mistake.
he did everything in his power last night to save your mother's life.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of murderer would do that?
I made a mistake. I'm sorry. We should cancel this search. The man I saw before was not Tenma. He was another doctor by the name of Chan.
Are you really gonna let that young doctor leave?
Huh?
I was making him something to eat, but he packed his bags and left with the kid.
Don't go! This town is safe for you. There's no need to run away.
We got business to handle.
What are you...
Dieter!
But take the kid.
This is a nice village, isn't it?
You're right. This village may be a very good place for a boy like Dieter here.
Yes, but not only for him. You could stop running. You'll be off the radar if you stay.
We need to clear our name because we are not murderers.
I can't. I'm sorry, but I really have to be moving on.
But why?
Take care of Dieter. He's better off here.
Tenma, wait! I'm going with you!
There's a man whose life I have to end.
What? What are you?
He said that out loud?
You can't mean that! No! Damn it, you're a good man, Tenma!
Tenma's gonna go no matter what you say to him.
He's focused.
Go take care of him, Dieter. If you stay with Tenma, maybe you can keep him from going down the wrong path. Go with him and look after him.
I don't know. Having the child with him just is so risky. Especially with fucking Johan. Would he do anything to the child? I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But it is 12:30. My eyes are getting tired. I'm losing focus. I'm gonna call it. But I'll get right back onto it tomorrow morning. Maybe. I'll probably look a little fucking ugh in the morning, but whatever. I'll see you in the morning. So. Hey guys, Kyoko here. It is the morning. Welcome. Yeah, had a good night's sleep. I feel good today. Hopefully y'all feel, well, y'all still watching the same fucking videos. But yeah, I'm not even going to explain anything. I'm just going to keep watching and then in the end we'll talk.
How many times do you plan on coming here? You can ask me until you're blue in the face. I'm always going to tell you the same thing. Look, Councilman Boltzmann didn't have sex with that woman, that prostitute. This had better be your last visit. I would hate to have to take action against you.
Take action? Are you going to sue for defamation?
That
No,
is our
you wouldn't
guy
dare.
Lunge.
You're his secretary. You wouldn't want Councilman Boltzmann's name to come up in a case like this.
I don't have my notes.
Inspector, are you threatening me?
No, of course not. I simply want to know the truth of the matter. That's
Look
all.
at him. Man is honed in. He knows what he's looking for.
Boltzmann's got a pretty good thing going here. Why risk it all on some random prostitute?
The victim was no ordinary prostitute. The names of countless politicians and businessmen were traced back to her. Have you decoded her client list for me?
Actually, we're still working on cracking that code. It's a lot tougher than we thought.
I'll do it myself. Just give me the disc.
Great. But don't you already have a bunch of other cases on your plate?
Just give it to him.
It doesn't matter. Give it to me.
I want Lunge to get all of this info, man. I want him to figure it out. He's gonna help us. I assume that he'll help us in the end.
Are you still trying to connect Councilman Boltzmann to the murder of that prostitute, Lunge?
Is there a problem with that, Chief?
Yes, there's a problem with that. I'm getting all sorts of grief from the Ministry of the Interior. You're good, but you're only human. Sometimes you're gonna be wrong. Are you gonna risk your entire career on a dead hooker? Come on, do you need another feather in your cap?
All I know is a woman was murdered in cold blood. I'm just interested in finding the killer. Nothing else matters to me.
Excuse me, Inspector. You have a visitor. You know the one, Ava Heinemann. Hey, you can't just come back here. We've been over this before.
When will Tenma be arrested? You have all you need.
All we have to do at this point is just wait for the police to capture him.
So that means it's not your problem once you got an arrest warrant. Is that what you're saying?
There are a lot of things I would like to ask him when we finally meet. Dr. Tenma, what an interesting individual he is. However, I have so many other cases piling up on my desk as we speak. If you'll excuse me.
So all we gotta do is just avoid the police.
Will ever let up?
Okay, so he's a little off our ass. That's
Boltzmann
good.
has an alibi for that night.
Councilman Boltzmann's name was on that list.
You know, even if that were the case, it still doesn't prove that he had her killed.
Are you familiar with a publishing house called Shellhorn? They're not a major company, but they stay in business by publishing tell-all books on famous people, like politicians. They're known to play very dirty. They hire unscrupulous women to build relationships with famous men in order to create scandals to write about. If I were you, I'd watch out for people like that.
No hello.
President of the publishing company chose to confess. Write a report.
Right away.
Yes, sir.
Here, it's that call girl's notebook. It records the date and time and other details of encounters with a certain client. I can't really tell you the man's name. He's only referred to here by the initial B. Not to mention, Shellhorn Publishing also made arrangements with the woman to release her autobiography. Interesting, don't you think? Oh, by the way, have you ever been in contact with a man named Yanker? You may be aware that he is a professional hitman.
I want you to leave. You get the hell out of here now!
Oh.
We're moving out, both of us, right now.
Level with me. You never even noticed I was pregnant. Not even now, did you?
Are you going to the man who fathered your child?
What do you care? I bet you didn't even notice that I was having an affair with another man, did you?
Yes.
Inspector, it's me, Mintuck. Boltzmann's secretary. Look, I'll tell you everything.
He's gonna go too.
I have to go. We can talk about this later.
There is no later, bro. Yikes.
What just happened here?
The secretary! He committed suicide!
I think that was the first time we saw his fucking eyeballs.
Councilman Boltzmann's an innocent man. Not much of a suicide note, but that's all we got. Lunge, I'm handing this one over to Inspector Kaminsky.
Don't put him on leave.
Get your
or
head
anything.
together. Then we'll talk about work.
Yikes. He's gonna go back on this fucking Tenma case, isn't he? I'm gonna be so pissed.
Well, Dr. Tenma, it seems there's nothing left to distract me.
Fuck me, dude. I'm so
sorry,
fucking annoyed.
Inspector. You have a visitor? It's Ava Heinemann. I could tell her to come back
Nope.
another day if, you know.
He's
No,
happy.
show her in.
How long? Until next time.
Not sure, babe. Maybe when I return from my next business trip.
Oh, I don't want to give you back to your wife. Come on, stay. No, you won't be coming back. Not after getting in trouble for that perfumed handkerchief that I carefully placed in your suitcase. You stupid bastard.
What an idiot. It is so ridiculous.
You were eavesdropping again, weren't you? You must see all the different men I'm with, isn't that right?
No.
Well, what then? You want to join in the fun, is that it?
No.
Looking at all this greenery helps me forget about the distasteful things out there.
Well, I'm so glad that you like it. I'm going to plant some mimosas here. And over there, I'm planning to put up an arch for your roses. When summer gets here, it's going to be beautiful.
I'm wondering if maybe someone like you could be up to the task. So what do you think? Do you think you can make me happy?
What the fuck is she doing?
Sorry for the trouble. You're a gardener, but I'm asking you to do all these odd jobs.
No problem.
My handyman kept asking for time off and then quit.
Well, I'll do everything I can to help.
So, how about dinner tonight?
Oh, well, okay.
Why are you nervous?
Well, I'm not used to
He's
expensive
pissed drunk
restaurants
again.
like this.
If you want to be a man worthy of my company, you must be confident wherever you go. Just pretend you're working in my garden right now.
Yes, that's right. I do feel pretty confident when I'm out there working on something new in the yard. You seem, you know, kind of lonely.
I'm not the only one. I'm guessing that you're lonely too.
I'm sorry. My daughter's probably worried about me, so I should get going.
Kenzo.
Yeah, she still got these
The
pictures.
man you're looking
10
at in
years
those
later.
photographs ruined my life.
Sorry, I was
You
just
ruined
cleaning up.
his. Y'all
His
were
name
fucking...
is Kenzo Tenma. He's my ex-fiancé. Like Lungay says, he has a split personality, damn it!
Then tell me, why do you still keep framed pictures of them like this around the house years later?
Ask her.
I figure deep down, you think Tenma is innocent. You still have feelings for him.
Out of all the men I've ever met, Kenzo satisfied the most of my requirements. His position suited me. He was an elite neurosurgeon whom many considered a genius. Besides, he spoiled me, and best of all, he never contradicted me. He just listened to my every single request. Yes, yes, yes! He was the man who always said yes to me! That man could have made me the happiest person in the world! Do you understand what I'm saying?
Do you think I would ever be able to fill his shoes?
Why would you want to?
I'd be willing to tend your gardens for the rest of my life, if that would help to ease your pain any.
Don't flatter yourself just because I slept with you once. You were just something to pass the time. I was bored, that's all. I was playing with you, and you fell for it, you fool. Who do you think you are?
Jesus.
Ava, you are truly a sad and lonely person. On Christmas Day, I'm having a party at my house with my daughter. You're welcome to join us.
Oh my god. He still invited her. Jesus Christ. Don't be drunk. Ooh. She ain't sauced. That's good, but...
Charlotta.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry, dear.
Well, then. Good for him. Yeah, peek in. Don't interrupt. I like that for him. I love it for him.
Who cares about mimosas? Or about roses? Or beautiful gardens? Or this whole damn estate? None of it means anything to me now. Just let it burn!
Just straight up burning it? Oh my god, I thought this was her imagination. Or like a representation of how she's feeling. Oh, she straight up just packed her necessities and just fucking burned it all.
Welcome back.
So, Inspector Lungay, you finally decided to listen to me.
I had some time open up, that's all.
This man was my only hope. I must see to it that his life is ruined. Or I can never be happy again.
This fucking woman. Oof. I don't know what the hell's gonna happen. They took like with her Seriously, she's just a fucking thorn. Now she's hand in hand with Lunge. Wait, what's this called? Be My Baby. Oh no, is that Anna?
Let me meet him.
Sorry, I got no idea who you mean.
I'll keep coming back until I meet him. Until I meet the baby.
Until I meet the baby. Is that Anna? Dieter, that's his name. The kid's
You
name.
can't catch the ball with your hands like that. You're not the goalkeeper.
Quit your whining. Who died and made you ref? Where the hell did do-gooder go?
He told me to stay with you for a while because he found the man he was looking for.
Oh, this motherfucker. Why is he sketch? Is he meeting up with Yohei?
Huh? Why the hell are you so late? Give me the stuff now!
Oh.
Long time no see, Detective Messner. But I suppose you're no longer a detective.
Oh.
Detective suspended on narcotics charges.
Oh.
This article really came as a shock when I read it 6 months ago. Don't even think about running away. I have a gun trained on you under my jacket.
Bitch, tell us what you know.
All right, what do you want with me?
I need answers. What happened in Heidelberg almost a year ago? And who was behind it all? Who ordered you to do such a terrible thing?
I was hired as the lookout, that's all. And my partner Mueller, he did it. He killed all of them.
Get nice and cozy.
Detective Mueller also left the force soon after the murders.
Yeah, he did. I hear that he's very well off. Turns out he's doing good with his money. They tried to kill me to make sure I didn't go to the cops.
I'm surprised you're still breathing.
It was the organization that helped me.
Organization?
Enough! I already told her too much as it is.
Oh. Anna?
I was saved by the baby.
The baby?
Go to a pub called Candy. You can find him there.
Wait, who's this baby you're talking about?
He's a right-wing extremist. After the wall fell, the baby tried to create a town of only pure-blooded Germans, but his plan failed and now he's come back. After the Berlin Wall fell, a great darkness was created. A monster. A monster was born.
Oh.
A monster?
Now leave me alone. I've already said everything to that girl. You understand?
What girl, Messner?
She came for revenge and pointed a gun at me.
A gun?
The daughter of that older couple we
Shit.
You're saying Anna? I mean Nina. Nina Fortner came to see you then?
The baby said to me that I was to send that girl to him if I ever saw her, or if she ever showed up around these parts.
Damn.
He said that she's important to use as bait.
He's using her as bait?
Makes sense. He wants fucking Johan back.
Is this the girl who keeps asking to see the baby?
Yes, sir.
It seems you're getting your wish. Please wait right here, miss. Stand on that eye motif, if you'd be so kind. Directly over the iris, please. Yes, much better.
Is there like cameras and shit or something? Hi.
Now tell me, Nina Fortner, doesn't this song resonate with you right down to the soles of your feet? I have to dance. What are you going to do when you finally have your little family reunion?
I'm going to take him down.
You shouldn't whip that out willy-nilly, miss. Someone's liable to get hurt. Patience, dear. Why, I'm sure Johan is searching for you even as we speak.
Hold on a second. Where do you think you're
Who the
going?
fuck are you?
Sorry, but I'm not looking to buy.
That's not what I meant. Are you crazy? An Asian like you is gonna get killed if you walk into a place like that. They don't take kindly to foreigners
Oh,
in there.
well then thanks.
But you're Turkish, aren't you? Is it all right for you to be doing business around here?
What are you, stupid? I wouldn't do business in a dump like this. A friend of mine was just abducted by a bunch of guys who are regulars there.
What?
It seems like she found out a secret of theirs.
A woman I know is in there too. I have to get her out.
Who is she? What does this woman look like? Does she have long blonde hair? Because they just took a young blonde girl away in a car.
Where'd they take her?
Hey, how should I know? But the baby was with them, so they probably went to his mansion.
Oh my fuck. Oh my Jesus. He was being watched?
You're still alive? This is my lucky day.
This way, please. Without your gun. On this point, I'm afraid I must insist. My name is Professor Giedlitz, and the man standing next to Johann in the picture is General Wolf. We created this organization along with a pair of other like-minded individuals.
I want to see Johann.
And see him you will.
Bro, stop caressing the fucking fruit.
The boy suffers mightily in your absence.
You people don't know where Johann is either, do you?
We need him. His country needs him. Think of it. Hitler bent a weakened nation to his will using nothing but raw charisma. His charisma appeared after he hit his 30s. Not so with your brother, Johann.
10, bro.
Charisma of messianic proportions. But even Jesus Christ had help. Consider the three Magi and John the Baptist who heralded the Savior's arrival into the world.
He is... What? Y'all are fucked.
You know too much for us to let you walk away now.
Don't worry about that. I came here of my own volition. I will wait here for Johann.
Then we agree.
I mean, she don't got a gun, but Johann will let her close to him. Enough to do what? I don't know what she's gonna do, but...
Good, you're
Get your
finally
fat
awake.
ass fucking dome out of here.
Don't look so worried. We're not going to hurt you. Not right away, at least. Why exactly were you snooping around? I know you're looking for Johann, but I can't figure out why.
Where are you keeping Nina?
Nina is our guest, whereas you are just a meddlesome piece of trash to be disposed of.
So, is she okay?
At the moment. But that'll change soon enough. She's determined to kill Johann, and we simply can't have that.
If I stay here, then I'll find Johann.
Oh, shit. A thigh piece.
Please help. Help me.
Who are you?
Please, I beg of you. I'm Turkish. Please, I've got to escape. They're going to kill me. I have to warn the others or my baby will die too. They're going to destroy the Turkish part of town.
Oh, shit.
Help me.
Sounds like that'd be a thing to do, of course. Waiting for Yohei to be a fucking... the next Hitler and fucking shit. Jesus Christ. He has this monster inside of him that he was able to bring out even with his sister there by killing his adoptive parents and then everybody else around him. So if he can do that around his sister, I feel like, I guess there is really no stopping him, to be honest. And that was her decision, is to kill him because of what he's been doing. So yeah, no, he's not gonna stop. But with these people, maybe he'll be the one to kill these people that are looking for him. Because I don't know. Like the orphanage, like everybody dying and he's just sitting there watching. Like everybody. I don't think he gives a shit about these people who want to fucking raise the next fucking Hitler. Even though Anna was the one that shot Johann, does he still just want to reunite with his sister? Regardless of what she did? He's still gonna accept her with like open arms? Is he gonna be the one to like let her kill him? He's been egging on with Tenma, saying like the monster's growing inside or whatever. It can't stop. I don't know. I forget what he said on the writing behind the picture, but he's kind of egging Tenma to come after him, I feel, too. I don't know how Tenma's gonna get out of this, but we will leave it there. I just want to get into the next ones, I guess. So for now, thank you so much for watching with me. Holy shit. This is kind of heavy. Oh my goodness. This was episode 1 through 15 of Monster. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I can't wait to see you on the next one. Ciao.